with hotandhealthyliving.com, which is a website giving you the latest, hottest trends on how to stay healthy without going to extremes. And so one of the requests we get very frequently is for whole foods recipes that are fast and easy and that are also family friendly. So today I'm going to share a slow cooker recipe, and this is for a semi-spicy lemon and turmeric free-range chicken over a ton of vegetables. Now I say semi-spicy because you can absolutely control the heat yourself, and I'll share with you how to do that in a second. But starting with the importance of the chicken, I have a 3.5 pound free-range chicken. And when I say the importance of the chicken, I'm talking about purchasing the healthiest chicken and the cleanest chicken possible. And free-range chickens are free to range, meaning that they eat the diet that nature intended them to eat. Now, conventional caged chickens are fed a deviant diet of corn and soybeans, and those chickens just are not nearly as healthy and don't have the same nutritional profile as you'll find with free-range chicken. Now, if you can't find free-range chicken in your local grocery store, you can just order it online like I do. I get this one from US Wellness Meats. It's a 3.5 pound chicken. I've already removed the skin, and I've also rinsed it, and I've patted it dry. You want to make sure you pat the chicken dry very, very well with paper towels. And I'm just going to do it one more time because I want to remove any excess moisture before I put on my spicy seasonings. Okay, now so to get the seasoning started, I've already mixed them in this bowl. It's super simple. You're going to use a tablespoon of cumin. I have a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. That's what's going to give the chicken its heat. So if you really want to make it spicier, then use more. You can use up to a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I have a 9-year-old son, so if I go too heavy on the cayenne, I know he's not going to eat it. And then I'm going to do, of course, a tablespoon of turmeric. This has very potent anti-inflammatory properties, and I should also mention that that cumin we use has detoxifying properties. So this really has, with using certain spices, you really get additional health benefits. Okay, and then I'm also going to do a tablespoon of paprika, and then you're going to do about 1.5 teaspoons of sea salt. I get my sea salt from Costco, so this is Kirkland brand. And now what we're going to do is we are going to add in, and I should just also say that I just mix these all together. They make super, super easy. And now we're going to add in the juice from 2 whole lemons. But you want to make sure that you save the lemons because we're going to stuff the chicken with the lemons. Okay, so we're doing this, squeezing these right in the bowl like so. And then you want to make sure that the seeds, I always remove the seeds, as many of the seeds as I can before I start squeezing the lemons into the bowl. Okay, just like so. And now we are going to just mix this together. And this could serve as a marinade, so if you weren't doing it in the slow cooker and you just wanted to marinate your chicken, this would be a perfect marinade, and I might put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on there if I was going to do a marinade. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are just going to pour this, and I'm going to also use my hands. Now this can get a little messy because the turmeric does stain, so you just want to make sure that you're aware of that, especially if you have any light colored clothing on. Okay, so I'm going to do it just like so, and I'm also going to rub this into the inside of the chicken because you want to make sure that you flavor all the bits of the chicken. And then I have to rinse my hands. Okay, just wanted to show you how I've coated the entire chicken with this super flavorful spice mixture. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take one of the lemon halves, you're going to put it right inside the chicken cavity, and then I also have a little bit of chopped up cilantro. No need to measure, you can just kind of guesstimate. And then a little bit of chopped onion. We're just going to put the chopped onion, and I have chopped up an entire onion, but you're just going to put as much as you can inside the chicken cavity, and then put one more of the lemon halves in there, like so. And now we're going to move over to the slow cooker and the vegetables. Okay, so now we're going to get started with the vegetables. I've already chopped up 2 red bell peppers, just cut them into bite-sized pieces. I'm going to add these right to the bottom of a 6-quart slow cooker. And then I've done a pound of chopped carrots. Now, I just cut these also into bite-sized pieces, but if you have the baby carrots, you can absolutely use those. Put those right in the bottom, just like so. And then we're going to do about 5 or 6 cloves of garlic, just roughly, coarsely chopped, right on top. And then I have the remaining bits of the onion that, remember, I used to stuff the chicken. So I've also cut these into the bite-sized pieces, if you can see. Just going to add these right on top. like that. And then I have a little bit of the cilantro, and probably all total, it was just maybe 3/4 of a cup of chopped cilantro. And I added part of the cilantro, if you remember, to the inside of the chicken cavity. Okay, so put it all like so. And then I'm going to put 1 can, this is organic, of Muir Glen fire roasted crushed tomatoes. And this is going to help keep the vegetables from burning. And now what you want to do, and you don't need very much because the chicken is going to kind of, I don't know where a spoon is. Here's one. The chicken is going to kind of give off a little bit of fat, so you really don't want to put too much oil on your vegetables, but just a little bit will do. And I'm going to do about a teaspoon of this really fruity, super rich, extra virgin olive oil. By the way, just want to show you the brand. This is Lachino. I get it from the same company where I order my free-range chicken. It's an amazing, superior quality, extra virgin olive oil, and it's been mechanically pressed, so there's no chemical, hasn't been exposed to any chemicals, which I really like, and it has a really fruity, rich flavor. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this right to the vegetables and stir it up. If I had a bigger spoon, I would use it, but can't find one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to add our chicken, which we've already seasoned, and we're going to just place this whole chicken right into the slow cooker, like so, and then we are going to cover it. My hands are all dirty, so I can't do it, but we're going to cover the chicken with the lid, and we're going to cook it on low heat for about 7 hours, or you can cook it on high heat for about 3 to 4 hours, but I'm going to do mine on slow heat. Okay, just a quick look at the chicken before I put the lid on. Okay, and that's it. After a few hours, you go off, you do your thing, and dinner is done. You have a delicious, hot and healthy meal that is ready and waiting for you. And what I like to do while the chicken is cooking, and I've already done it, is I will cook quinoa. Now, I've done the quinoa, or cooked the quinoa, in a rice cooker. And a lot of people think that you can only cook rice in a rice cooker, but a rice cooker is absolutely amazing for cooking all sorts of whole grains. And just very similar in concept to the slow cooker, all you have to do is you measure the rice, you measure the quinoa or whatever whole grain you're doing, and measure the water, set the timer, and you're good to go. You come back and your whole grains are cooked perfectly every single time. And so I will serve this chicken over the quinoa, and there you go, a Whole Foods dinner. If you want the full recipe, you can visit me, Ivy Larson, at hotandhealthyliving.com, and that's it. I'll see you soon.